Yo, what's up everybody? Today I am back down at Mantis Cars and I have been given the opportunity to have a few days with this car just behind me here, Subaru Impreza RB320. Now this is not any old Impreza, this is a special one. The RB320 is the Richard Burns edition. There was only 320 of these made. 316 horsepower. It's got some updates on it and upgrades on it that the normal one didn't come with. It was almost like the run-out model, from what I understand, of the Impreza. So it come with the STI lip on there, the RB wheels. It's on a slightly lowered suspension to normal, which is a Bilstein kit with Eibach springs. The engine is tuned by Pro Drive, so it's got a 316 over the 276, I believe they had. And it also comes with the additional boot spoiler up here, and I just think it looks so good. Obviously the RB320 mud flaps, can't beat some mud flaps on an Impreza. These wheels are absolutely lovely, unique to the car themselves, so get some nice little touches inside as well. We've got RB320 mats. Sorry they're dirty, I have used the car for a couple of days like I said, and the leather seats as well as a little nice little gear knob just there, the RB320 written on it. The car still comes with blue carpet floor, black variants. One of my favourite things about it, frameless doors. Yes, love that. This is honestly one of my favourite looking shape Imprezas, the Hawkeye as they're known. Absolutely stunning. This one is up for sale at Mantis Cars for £19,000. If anybody wants it before it gets sold, because it is going to go quick. This is an absolutely amazing car. Drop them a message, tell them you've seen my video. Like I said, I'm not going to lie to you, I've actually driven this car around for the last couple of days, so I've kind of been getting used to it. There's going to be another video popping up somewhere with me just having fun in it, but this one was just a quick talk over while I still had the car. Just to go over it, but what a beautiful car. Let's hop in and go for a little drive, shall we?
Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop.
There's something about driving a Subaru Impreza WRX STI. I wish they hadn't called them STI. Just from a British perspective, that's what we call STDs. So like, STI is kind of a bit grim, but like, it's still funny, I guess. But the thing is, driving these cars makes me feel amazing. I don't know why I always overlooked these when I was younger. I'm really glad I did the Honda stuff personally. On my behalf, I grew up in the Honda community, so I loved my time doing that and stuff. But these Subarus are insane, and the fact that this is the RB320, the Richard Burns edition with the upgraded Bilstein suspension with the Eibach springs, 316 horsepower coming out of this engine from factory. Honestly, the aero pack on it and all that sort of stuff, it just makes this car just that bit special. Now, I did a pretty sweet video, I think, on the older shape Impreza, the Type 5 or something, Type V, I don't really know. I don't know my Subarus at all. I'm very new to these, and I think that's why it's been amazing for me to get to grips with them, because I now realise how amazing they are. Like, I always thought that people wearing the Subaru jackets were just weird, but now I understand they probably just super love their Subarus, so I kind of respect them a little bit more. I still think it's a bit weird, but I do get it. I get the Subaru thing for sure now. Now, I want to go over some of my more favourite aspects of this car. Third gear is insane. It's so long. When boost comes on, it just takes you through the motion. It's so good. But I think over everything in this car is the handling. It's absolutely phenomenal, and I want one. I'm not going to lie to you guys as well. So this car is up obviously for sale at Mantis Cars as of me filming this video, and I rang the owner, one of the owners of Mantis Cars yesterday, asking him for more specs and details and potential finance deal on this car. Unfortunately I can't afford it, and I mean, I'm really gutted that I can't afford it, because I wanted to buy it. I wanted this car. I was willing to sacrifice all of my savings I've got saved up to do all of the plans I want, because of how this car has made me feel. That's the extent of like this exact car. I don't really know what come over me, but I did ring him and we worked out I couldn't really afford it. But for £19,000, this absolutely amazing car could be yours, and I am trying to sell it to one of my friends instead now, so it stays in the circle a little bit. But other than the other than the absolutely amazing handling and the bucket tons of grip in every weather condition that this car has. In every weather condition that this car has. My other favourite thing is the gearbox feel. Now it just feels so mechanical and so pinpoint accurate, and it's taut, tight. It's like, it's not sloppy at all, and it feels so good. And these Hawkeye models are one of my favourites to look at too. I think the design of the car is absolutely stunning. The RB320 comes with an additional spoiler on the boot, as well as a little lip kit on it as well. It just, to me, is the perfect road car. Now, in terms of content creation for one of these, I don't think it would be that great for me, because I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to stuff, and I think because there's only 320 of these cars ever made, I'd want to keep it relatively OEM, which isn't great for YouTube content, I know, but as a special car, I feel like if you had the money that you could just tuck this away or use it as your everyday car and just enjoy it and rack up the miles and not care, because this has only got 56,000 miles on it, and it's an 07 plate car, so like, it's really low miles. This is such a great like example of a collector's car, and I think, even though I am a massive car guy and I love the idea of driving your cars and, you know, really going out and putting the miles on them, I think you have to realise that these cars are collector's cars now, and people will be wanting to keep them nice for the future, and, you know, for museums and stuff. I mean, it sucks because they really should be having their necks wrung and driven like maniacs, because they're that good. They really are that good. But I've fallen completely and utterly in love with Subarus, and I really would love to get hold of some Evos next to understand how they feel, and then work out towards the end of the year what we're doing with the channel, where we're going with it, what we're doing, and see what we add or don't add and sell and get rid of and change up and swap around, and what we include to it. But yeah, these Subarus are amazing. On the outside they look so phenomenal, on the inside they're so basic, like this big plastic dash and all the rest of it. But these are the sort of things with these Japanese cars that you overlook. You just don't really care. It's like, I don't care that the dashboard's a big slab of grey, nothingness, death, boring looking thing. I don't care that I actually really like the dials, and at night when you're driving it, the dials glow the whole front bit up red, and it's so sick. I like the dials, it's nice. The steering wheel's basic obviously, but what more do you need? It's a nice steering wheel. And then you've got the plain centre console. There is nothing to it, because it's all focused on you, on the driving of the car. It's phenomenal. It's blown me away, this car, and I'm gutted I have to give it back. The beep you hear is the shift light. It's got a shifter, like a rev shifter, I think it's got a shift limiter in it, and it beeps every time it tells you it wants to change gear. I set it to 7,000, I set it to the top revs. Everywhere, do a bit of a louder exhaust so you can hear that. You need to hear that noise, but out of the box, a standard car. This is so good. Oh god, that was a runner. Might kill him. Yes! Oh, so good. Just so good. Why? Stop doing this to me! I can't afford you! Goodness me, you wait till you see the next car they're giving me to roll around in for a day. There's no way I'm gonna, okay, this is way more affordable than that thing. Third gear is sick. Not only is this car absolutely amazing around the back lanes, I actually have used it for the last couple of days. And I've used it to do normal stuff in too. I took it to the gym, I went go-karting with some friends, so I drove up there in it. And just to drive it as a normal car on the road, it's amazing. It's super comfortable, there's no real road noise in here. Considering it is a tin can Japanese car at the end of the day, it's an absolutely lovely place to be. The seats are very, very comfortable. It was great, like genuinely, I've loved driving around in it, and I've loved getting in and out of it, and yeah, I've just loved it. I think it's fantastic. Fantastic. I've fallen completely in love with this bloody car. I didn't want to, I wanted to hate it. I wanted to make fun of the owners for being all weird and wearing Subaru jackets and, you know, putting Scooby across it and all this sort of stuff, but I can't. I want one. I want to be a Scooby jacket wearing weirdo. I want to be one. I want one, alright? Oh, it just fills you with so much confidence, and it just feels so good. I love it. Absolutely love it. And that wraps up my time with the RB320 Impreza. I really, really hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. As always, thank you so much to Mantis Cars for trusting me with one of your beautiful stock cars here. It's absolutely amazing, and having it for a couple of days really allowed me to get to grips with it, and really allowed me to just fall head over heels in love with it. And one day I'd like to think that I could have one in my collection, maybe, but we'll see how life pans out. Maybe if my Nissan stops breaking, we might be able to start saving some money. Anyway, from me and the Impreza, I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure you give Mantis a little follow on Instagram and Facebook, and myself if you fancy it. And please make sure you're subscribed and don't miss out on any future videos. Right, see you later, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Did you enjoy the car? Would you have one of these? See you later on. Peace.